Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and today I am working on Roxy's weekly challenge number 3. So, I hope everybody's doing well, and thank you for all the new subscribers in the last week. I am overwhelmed. And also, thank you to some of you who have recently donated to buy me a coffee. Okay, you know who you are, so I'm not going to mention names. But anyway, let's go for the Roxy thing. So what you're going to need is book pages, and you know that's what she does, book pages. So I just pulled out these. They're not really, I don't think, real old, but you know, they're not very strong, so we'll be getting them stronger. And then you're going to need some other contrasting, maybe, book pages, or you can actually use digitals or whatever you want to cover this part, okay? And in fact, I thought, well, I wasn't going to use that, but for the main picture, use that. But you could use something like this, and you may want to not hide all of this, but hide some of it with another piece of paper. So I'll kind of try to show you that. And then you need a focal point. So that's what this was here. I thought, well, that would be nice to cut out and put on the front. And I'm going to use these photographs. I've inked all of them, made them look, you know, pretty vintage, because they're pretty white when, like this one is kind of white. These were from Kathy, who is one of our YouTube friends, a subscriber, and she put these digitals on Facebook. So if you go to our Facebook page, which is Junk Journal of the Day, it's in files, because you don't want to scroll through all of the other stuff, but you might want to take a look at everything. And there's a lot of great videos, photographs on there. So that's what I'm going to use, because I think they're just adorable and I want to use them. So, and I can't fit Grandma on there. Look at this Grandma. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Love it. I think she even has some like really pretty wallpaper back there, but it's all faded out. And so I think I'm going to save her, and I'm going to make her a postcard. I think she'll make a cute postcard. So I'm going to save her for later. And you'll need something to glue book, and a glue stick, which I hate using. Hold on, I'm going to get my, this one I can't get open. Come on. Oh, I can't get it open. Hold on one second, I'm sorry. I have to get a new stick. Should have thought of that. Also, I have these photographs, Tim Holtz. So if that's something you have, you could use that too. I don't know that I'm going to use these, but oh, come on. It would be, you know, kind of a perfect size to use. Anyhow, so that's just another option for you. Or you can just use flowers, or you can use anything you want, obviously. Yeah, just trying to use up that other glue. I have to get it open, which means I have to get one of those opener kind of things and in the kitchen and get it open. I think I'm going to use some of this Tim Holtz tissue. I thought it might look nice with the images like this. I'm not sure, but once I like ink it up a little bit, I think it would look nice. And fabric. You need some pieces of, this is muslin, or this is coffee dyed muslin, or you could use lace, or just a fabric of your choice. And it's going to be about maybe an inch wide that you're going to need. And it depends on how many you're going to make. And then about 2.5 excuse me, 2.5 inches long. These are going to be the hinges. So I'll just do a few right here so I can get them ready. So, oop. That one's probably a little short. I don't know if we want to use that one, but I'll put it right here. All right, so let's get going. Now, your background pages, whatever size you want them to be. Now, I was thinking I would like to put these on a page, on a journal page, in a journal. So, I was thinking 6.5 by 4.5. It would look nice on. And then, or you can actually put it in a pocket if it's that size. So I'm going to cut these down. This is just a stack of them. And so I want these to be 4.5. I'd like to keep that edge there. 4.5 is right here. Now today I won't be inking these, but oh, I should have kept those strips for weaving. Now I'm looking at strips in a whole different light. Okay, and then what'd I say, 6.5. So let me measure this, 6.5. Now, you know, Rachel has, I think those are too short for weaving. Yeah. Rachel has all those wonderful old book pages, but that's okay. All right, so here we go. Take the first one. Oh, and also, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting where I'm at. I cut 4.5 by 6.5 pieces of cardstock. Rachel used another book page, which you can do that as basically the background of the next page, because you know we're going to hinge it, so we have to have 2 pages. But I just felt like it wasn't going to be strong enough unless I glued a bunch of pages together. The front page will be okay, but when you're going to put it in a pocket or something, you want some stability. Lisa sent me these coffee dyed papers. They're so pretty. And then I pulled out 2 from my stash because they're not so pretty. But they're, you know, they're coffee dyed, so that's good. So we'll need those later. All right. Now I just need, and I'm going to just rip this stuff from now on. So I'm going to, this one's got like road signs, I guess, yeah. Don't have to have that, but so I'm just going to go a little smaller. Like that. So some of the background book page shows. And I'm not going to bother ripping the other side. I'm just going to leave it like that. And we're going to glue this down. Let me put this over here. This is going to be fun, just not putting that back on top of the glue page. Okie doke. So there's that. And then we can put our little photograph. And then if you want, you can come back and decorate, or you can decorate before you do yours. I'm just going to go with what it is, and and just see what happens, because if it was me, I would probably put some kind of a background behind this, like that. But I'm not going to, because that's not what she did. And she did use bigger pictures than what I have here. But I'm just going to do it this way, because I want these to be done quickly and not overthink it. She probably doesn't even know what a car is. It says obtain motor vehicle recovery. Okay, I'm just going to do these fronts real quick. Where's my other, oh, there it is. Okay. I thought I could put one of these on there. That would look kind of nice. Maybe that would work in a spring journal. I was going to do this to match the journals I have coming up, which is a spring journal and the boho, but then I decided no, I'm not going to do that. Let's see. I think this couple looks cute on that. Okay, glue this on. Oh, I love a new glue stick. It just works so nice until it gets used a while. I'm going to go over a little more with this. I should have probably taken some of that off up there. See if I can get some off before it glues down. Yeah, that's cute. And then I'm going to put this one on. I feel like there's something I wanted to tell you guys, but I sure don't remember what it is at the moment. Okay. This is fun. I didn't think I was gonna like doing this. Okay, let's find. I like this old paper here. A vintage little magazine. It's called Saturday Review. I don't want it to say economics. It's just, don't really want it to say wall. Just get the different color. I don't know what year this is from. Okay. I really don't like that guy in there. I'm just going to put some paper down there. I'll collage it. Now, do I want her or do I want these guys? I kind of like her, but she needs a little ink. I thought I inked all of them. Now, I am using Gather Twigs Distress Ink. I don't know if I bought that for a reason or what. But it's a little bit dark. I just want a little on the edge. I don't want to do it too much. I wonder where her picture was taken. I don't know if these are family pictures either of Kathy's. They could be. But I don't know. Looks like she's ready for church, I think. Maybe, or maybe not. Okay. I only need 4 because that's all I was going to make. Let's see if I have any other pages. I just grabbed a, you know, let's see. We could use this Italy, Switzerland, and then it kind of would look like that's where they live. I don't think I have anything else that looks like a foreign. No, those are more farmerish looking. Actually, this is all Switzerland. Switzerland is such a beautiful place. I'm trying to think where I stayed there in Switzerland. It was on the Rhine River, wherever that is. I guess I could have looked and see if it was showing in here. Anyway, I don't know where did we go? Gosh, it was beautiful. There was still snow. We had, or either it just got snow, I'm not sure, but I think we went there in October. And, don't do that. We had in the hotel we stayed at, we had a round room and a round bed. I don't know why my husband and I got it. We went with the group of, you know, a tour group type thing. And that's where they put us. I'm going to let that dry because there's a thing I want to try. Anyway, yeah, the bed was round, and then it was like, I don't know if you'd call it a round room. It was the part like a balcony where you could step outside the balcony. Just gorgeous. Okay, I hope that's thick enough. I just feel like it's a little flimsy. You guys will have to judge for yourself how lightweight you want it. All right, let me move this for a minute. And then we're going to take these backgrounds like that. Now, this is a good spot, you know, for journaling here. Now, here is the book page side. So you could put another piece of journaling paper there. You could use another coffee dyed or lined paper. It might be helpful to put some more paper on there. But we're going to, at this point, we're going to put on our tag, or tabs to hold it together. And I'm going to use my glue here that is the Japanese. There is a name for it, and it starts with a K. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what it is. All right, so I think I'm just going to set this on the front. I want to get these fairly even. I guess you can always trim them down if you don't. I should have got my... Oh, I wanted to put some of this on here, you guys. I forgot. Now I don't know where I could put it. I was going to put it part of the background. Okay, well, if I have a time, maybe I'll just do one more background and put some of that on just to see how it looks. Did I use all my pieces? Guess I need a longer section here. And you can use lace to cover the to put those together, or paper or labels, whatever you would like to use. Okay, so there's, whoops, our first book. I've got to get something to wipe my hands. Glue. Okay. Get some of that glue off. Wasn't too bad earlier. So now, like I said, you could put something here, which I didn't really pull out something for that section. This is just some plain paper. Or you could put a pocket here. You could put some of this, which I don't want to use blue, I don't think. So I'm just going to hold off on that and decide. But basically, it's done. Now, she suggested, too, you could fold another page and put in here, tie it in, and then you got a little booklet. So you could add that later, though. You don't have to do it up front. Okay, another one. I feel like I should, okay, so that's the front. If I go like, no. I don't know why I'm not figuring this. I want the hinges to be on the back, correct? I just better do it this way. Get myself all confused. Maybe I'll put like a clip on it to hold it. That's my problem. There. That takes care of it. Okay, so I need a couple more strips. So we are cold. We're not getting any snow. We don't have any moisture. I think it's 20 degrees out right now, and it's like almost 11:30. And it's going to get down to 10 or less tonight. Plus we have the wind chill. So I got hot water in my kitchen yesterday, and I always leave the hot water on in the bathroom, but I can't leave hot water running on every sink, even dripping. I don't know, it seems like I always have more than a drip. You know what I mean? Like if you had a leaky faucet, that'd be great in the wintertime. But, so, here's another one. Stringy stuff, isn't this? I probably should have tried some other things, but you know, as I feel like sometimes I wonder if I want that on the back. Nah, I want that in the front. That I try to do too much in a video, too many different ways of doing something, and then it gets really long. Okay. It's the little strings that get, gosh. Oh my gosh. Plus, I think there's static in here. Because it's dry out, really dry. I can't hardly wear any clothes because of the static. I mean, I have to find something that's non-static. I have that spray, but I think I should close this lid. So today, sometime, I'm going to look online and find out what the difference is between the distressed ink and the oxide. Because I've only ever used oxide. That's very skinny. I'll just cut another strip. Can always use strips of probably shouldn't rip them, then I wouldn't have so much string on the edges. I also just decided that I wanted to keep them neutral. That's why I didn't use a color background. Okay. That one's a little bit long. It's like my light was blinking. Huh. In my old house, well, this is an old house, and that could be why it's blinking too, because the heater kicked on, but I have the small heater going. These are a little bit too long. And when the energy, you know, when the power, it kind of surges. It used to, in my sewing room, when I had an ironing board set up, every time I would turn my hair dryer on, my iron would go off, or I don't know, one way or the other. So, all right, so that's what we've got. Let's see what time it is. 30 minutes, boy. Whoops, upside down. So I think those are really cute. And I think I will put probably another page on this side because it's kind of flimsy. And I don't know what I would have to... I hate to decorate because, you know, if I'm going to do like a journal with blue in it, I might stamp like a blue flower here or put a sticker or something. Let me... I was just cleaning up earlier and I have these stickers that I need to put away. But I don't know. I just don't know if I like them. I don't know. I think they're from the dollar store. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm just not crazy about them for here. They might be fine somewhere else. This is scrap paper. I'll probably not find a place at all to put something. Just checking. All these pieces of scrap. Oh, I didn't use this one either. This was kind of cool. It's old. All right. So, here's some old book page thingies. That would be good to glue in there. Kinda would like to get them a little closer to the edge. Okay. Okay, that will firm up this edge, this side. Okay, so let's say we could put something like this inside. I mean, you couldn't journal on it, but yeah, that's not it. But what I was thinking is, because Rachel had mentioned putting a little page in there. So what would happen if pop this edge a little bit? So what I think I'll do is, instead of trying to tie it, because I want to strengthen that top page up here and do this. So what I'm going to do is just glue the one side down like this. I'm going to get that up to the edge there so we know it's going to be on the fold. And it's kind of crooked. This way. It just might be crooked anyways, but okay. So that makes us a little notebook. Journal in here, journal here, journal here. Plenty of journaling space. Okay. So the other thing, just kind of get one here that looks complete. I don't know about this. I was just gonna go. Scared to use it. What I was going to show you is, I don't know if you guys have watched Rhoda Burke, but she's a YouTube creator, and she took her glue page by accident and ran ink over the top, like so, and I don't think I have enough ink on this. But she went over it like this, where all the glue was, and she got this great design. Like, see these lines here? Or, you know, circles or whatever you glued on there. It was pretty cool. So I've just been wanting to use my glue, one glue page, let it dry, and then see if I could make something. Oh, here, I did, this is the back side. You see the little circles in there? I had glued some circles down, and then I went over it with ink, and you can see that circle. And then she did a bunch of other things to it. You know, she likes the mixed media. I just wanted to get the of that. I don't know if you guys have seen how I've been using the edge of my book. You know, normally you want to lay it down and go like this, or you have to, you know, hold it like this. And it hurts my hands to hold it that way, so I've decided to lay it on the edge of the book, or your cutter or whatever, so that it's not so that it's higher than your table, so you can go do this, and then that way you get all the white edges, you know, on both sides. And not too much ink, because I always mess up and go across the page weird. Let's see about this side. And if you want more, you can go in a little deeper. You don't have to do it right on the edge. You can go. I don't seem to. And you can go up this way too, if you hang it over just a little bit. Okay. I think that's it for today, you guys. I'll go back and finish these up. And I'm trying to think what else is coming up, but I don't know. until I have so many things that I want to work on, and I just don't know where to start next. So, all right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. And if this goes up Monday, make sure you comment on the 3,000 giveaway. Okay? Thank you. Bye.